Hello and
Oh,
welcome to Beach Soccer Talks number 15, where we will do the technical analysis of Euro Winners' Cup Nazaré 2020 with the competition of women and with the competition of men. Welcome again to this wonderful conversation where we will have three very special guests for today. Starting with the ladies, with Myroslava Vypasniak. Welcome, Myroslava. Myroslava is a very strong and powerful defender from Mriya 2006 with an international career where she joined Grand Backlots in Poland. Welcome, Myroslava.
hello everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much for this word.
Also with us will be Jeremy Chojnowski. He is the head of New Team Brussels, one of the most influent men in Belgium, with a wonderful work making the evolution of beach soccer in Belgium. Jeremy, welcome to our show today.
Welcome to all of you. Nice to meet you, and really happy to see you.
Okay, and also with us is Angelo, the commander, Schirinzi. He has returned to talk about the Euro Winners' Cup men and also women in Nazaré 2020. Angelo, hello, how are you?
Ciao, Rui. Everything is fine. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words and hello to everybody.
Okay, it will be a fantastic panel, and we will do the technical analysis of these two competitions, following also the Sand Talks, the podcasts that Mark Pembridge and Matthew Mills have done, talking with Lawrence and Gori also, and where you can follow in the podcast of Beach Soccer Worldwide. We will start the presentation of this day with the analysis and starting with the Euro Winners' Cup Women Nazaré 2020. Where we will do also the Euro Winners' Cup Nazaré 2020 men. We will start for the ladies, of course, with the Euro Winners' Cup Nazaré women, where we can see a beautiful picture of the city of Nazaré, where we can see the both fields that the games were played this year. Games without audience due to the pandemic of COVID-19, but it was an amazing atmosphere created here in September, right after the Euro Beach Soccer League Super Final. Two pitches, a lot of games, all the magic that Nazaré brings to beach soccer. Nazaré is now the world capital of this sport. So, going to the Euro Winners' Cup Women Nazaré 2020, we will talk about a little of the history of the event, starting with the number of teams by year, and we can see the evolution of the sport in the women's side since Catania in 2016 with 12 teams, then 17, 16 teams, and 18 and 19 with 20 teams. Due to the pandemic, five teams were here in Nazaré with a lot of wonderful games, wonderful goals, absolute power shot play. So it was really amazing, and that's what we will see. There's a goal average per year. The best goal average was in the first edition in 2016 in Catania with 9.38 goal average per game, and in 17, 759, in 18, 673, in 19, 755, and this year 6.20 goals per game. Jeremy, what can we say about these numbers here in Nazaré? Because we see this evolution, but now we see less goals in the women's side. So are the teams more balanced, or defenses are getting stronger over the attackers? Jeremy, sorry to interrupt. You need to.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, I think this is more balanced because all the team work a lot of time to get a better level, and with the better level, all the team are more balanced now, and we can saw it on the Euro Winner Cup in Nazaré, and this year all the game were really close, and so I think that is the answer of the question.
Okay, thank you, Jeremy. We will pass now to the individual awards and also the champions of Euro Winners Cup women, starting in 2016, where Grasshoppers won the competition. After that, the year in 2017, Havana Shots won also the competition, two Swiss teams winning the first two editions. Then in 2018, Zvezda won this competition. Then in 2019, Playas de San Javier from Joaquín Castaño, and former international player from Spain, won also the competition. And this year in Nazaré, Portugal, 2020, Mriya 2006 won this competition in the first presence in the Euro Winners Cup Women. Myroslav, tell me the importance for your team and for Ukraine that in the first time that Mriya plays, Mriya won Euro Winners Cup Women.
It's a shock for my team, for my country, and it's the first time and victory, yes. And this victory is very important for developed my country and developed beach soccer in my country.
Okay, thank you.
It's a good start.
Yes, it's a very good start that Mriya had with a wonderful winning here in Nazaré. We will pass to the best goalkeeper and historical of the best goalkeepers in Euro Winners Cup Women, with Susan Schutz, Deborah Kerley, Victoria Silina, Fallon Tullis-Joyce, and Anna Akilbayeva. They were the five goalkeepers that won this individual award. Angelo, we can see here that three goalkeepers from the winning teams in the first three editions won this prize, this individual award. Do you think it was decisive factor for the teams to win this competition?
Absolutely. And I'm proud to see that two women Swiss teams win this competition. And of course, they are very good goalkeepers, and this helps a lot to win the tournament. So it's fundamental to have a good goalkeeper.
Tell me, Angelo, it reminds us from the early days of beach soccer, where a team that had a good goalkeeper was half of the team.
Absolutely.
Okay, we will pass now for the best player awards. We are in 2016, Rebecca Gabriel from Beach Kick Berlin, that was also coached with an international Swiss player from women, has won the prize. Then Sarah Campson in 2017 won also the Best Player Award, followed by Molly Clark in 2018. Then 2019, Carol Gonzalez won also this prize. And this year here in Nazaré, Maria Herrero from Cáceres also won this award. We can see here also two players that won the Best Player of the Year in the Beach Soccer Night Stars. Always, Jeremy, always an important award for the teams, especially for the players, and can provide a better way to win the Best Player of the Year.
Yes, of course. I think we saw it with Carol last year, and this year with Maria Herrero. She is really important for his team, and yes, the result wasn't there, but was so close for at the final. We know all of us.
Okay, thank you, Jeremy. We will pass now to top scorer individual awards. So Marina Fedorova, also a player that won Best Player of the Year in Zvezda, won it the prize in 2016. Then Glafira Bazanova won it in 2017. After that, Melissa Gomes, two times with different teams, won the prize for top scorer, the Portuguese international player playing for French teams here in the Euro Winners' Cup Women, won this trophy. And this year, Anaël Weird from the team of New Team Bruxelles, from Jeremy Chojnowski, won this award. Tell me once again, Jeremy, the importance for New Team Bruxelles and for Belgium to have a top scorer in this competition.
Yes, it's really important for first for Anaël, for herself, and after for all our country, because everybody knows that we work very hard to put beach soccer in up in front of all of in the world, and it's really important for the sponsors, for the federation, with the media, and with this result, with this trophy. Now we'll have a great future because it's an acceleration for everything.
Yes, it's a big show off to Belgium beach soccer for women to have an award like this in a competition so important as this one. So we will pass now for the technical analysis of Euro Winners' Cup women. This is the next step of this presentation with the general statistics and the final table. I remind you, this competition this year was a round robin competition. Tell me, Myroslava, the importance of winning in regular time can decide the competition winner. That's what we saw this year, because Mriya won this competition with 9 points, the same as Cáceres, but they have a victory over Cáceres with 4-1 and only lose to Zvezda in a penalty shootout. So tell me the importance of winning in regular time.
I think it's really important because to get max points in the regular time. And in our case, in the game Zvezda Mriya, it was different. The result was unpredictable for everyone.
You are right. I was commentating that game, and so it was very hard to say who would win that match. Zvezda won the match, but only in penalty kick shootout. So only 1 point. It's very important.
Only 1 point.
Only 1 point. So it's very important for the teams in a competition like this of all against all to win in regular time. So let's see now. Tell me.
It's a help for us win, yeah. After.
It was a very hard competition.
Yeah.
Let's pass to the key figures of this competition. We have 62 goals with an average of 6.20, as we saw it in 10 games, where 4 games were decided by 3 or more goals. Teams that scored first won the game in 90% of the games. Also, in 90% of the games, teams winning by the end of the second period won the game. There were scored 36 goals in Zone 4, so 58%. Also, 45 goals scored in the central aisle, so in the central corridor. I thought it was a good and an interesting statistical data to bring to this presentation. And also 45 open play goals, 72% of these two key figures. Tell me, Jeremy, why is it so hard to a team that is losing the game in the beginning of the second period to turn the score over?
Yes, because first because of the work of each team. Like I said before, everybody work, and it's easier to keep the ball when you win a game, and it's really difficult. It's really hard to run after the ball, and when you run after a result, you have to run after the ball. And so if you find against you a team that they can keep the ball, it's really hard, and with the stress, it's impossible. No, not impossible, but
and
really
that's why
harder.
That's why 90% of the times that the teams were winning in the second period, they won the game. Thank you, Jeremy. So we will pass now for the percentage in the zone areas. So 35.5% in zone 3 and 58% in zone 4 makes 93.5 goals scored in zone 3 and zone 4, and less percentage in zone 1 and zone 2, only 1.5% in zone 1 and 5% in zone 2. So let's pass now for the goal zone analysis for team. And Jeremy, another question that I have for you. Cáceres and also Marseille Beach Soccer team are the only teams that score more from zone 3. Why does this happen? Strategy, the way to play in the field? What do you think about it?
For sure, they had to work for it, but I think that depend also of the specific style of each player, and but of course they work with that. If you have a great shooter in your team, it's easier and more with the girl.
Yes, and in the other side, we can see Mriya, Zvezda, and New Team Brussels, different ways to score, and they score more from zone 4. Let's pass now for the Azels goals. In the left Azel, 10% of the goals in the left corridor. In the right corridor, the right Azel, 80% of the goals were scored from here, and 72% were scored from the central corridors. So evaluating this statistic data from the teams, Miroslav, tell me, all teams score more from the center, but Mriya is the one that scores more from the right corridor. Why is this? Did the Roman Pachev told you to score more from here?
I think we training shoot every positions. We tried shoot every position and the match, but these goals, it's just good realization moment. I think.
Okay, thank you. We will now see some of the goals in Central Hazel. So, Jeremy, I would like your help to commentate on these goals that we are going to see right now. It's a goal from Zvezda. Okay, in the central, we can see here, recovering ball, so put in the zone 4. And then the offensive player from Zvezda, the team's captain, making a wonderful bicycle kick.
We can see that before to make the pass, she attracts two players, and when she has two players with her, of course they have a free player in the zone 4, so it's easier to score a goal.
Okay, we were also seeing a goal from your team, New Team Brussels. I think it was Luisa Meza in this situation. We can see that you recovered rapidly the ball. We will be seeing it after. We are seeing again the goal from Zvezda and your explanation, the situation that the team's captain appeared in zone 4 and made this bicycle kick. And to prepare for the next goal, Jeremy, we saw two players of new team against one in defense position. So strategy from New Team Brussels?
No. Normally, normally I think we can make this tactical at the end of the game, but now this is a I can say physical problem, I think. Because we have to work more. And after we have the chance to be 3 against 2 forward
situation. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's pass now for the types of goals. So open play goals, 72% in this competition against 28% in set pieces. Seeing this statistic over team, we can see that all teams score more from open play. Tell me, Myroslava, do you think this is a small efficiency in set pieces so that teams score more in open plays, or the game has evolved for women and now you can change more the ball and to make more goals in open play?
I think, I guess the reasons is in maybe tired, no concentration, and maybe stress players.
Okay, let's pass now for the open play goal analysis, the type of goals, where we can see that from goalkeeper shot only 2%, it was one goal. From goalkeeper pass hand, only 11%, 5 goals of the total of open play goals. From goalkeeper pass feet, 7%, 3 goals. From recover, transition, and counter attack, 20 goals. That makes 44% of the statistics in this competition, and 31% by triangulation, basculation, and combination moves. Seeing this by team, we can also see that Mriya uses the goalkeeper pass hand and feet. Also, Cáceres is the only team that scored in one-on-one situation. Cáceres and Zvezda scored more in combination moves. Zvezda scores more in recover and counter-attack than the other teams. Marseille scores more in goalkeeper pass and. New team is very balanced and scores in recovering ball and combination moves. And Zvezda is the only team that scored from goalkeeper shot. Tell me something, Jeremy. The goalkeeper does have some importance and can make a difference in the final result.
Yes, of course. This is a fact because if you have a goalkeeper who can make an assist with his hand or his foot, his feet, I think this is an additional advantage to score a goal. So yes, of course.
This is what we are
goalkeeper.
Seeing. Yes, this is what we are seeing now. Goals from the goalkeeper pass with the hand. We can see it from Marseille. This goalkeeper from Marseille has a very good hand. She made 2 or 3 passes, very certain to get the goal. This is another game and the same goalkeeper, again, putting the ball, then the player turning and a fast shot. So this is very important, Jeremy.
Yes, this is clearly assist, and it's easier to go to the goal.
Okay, we will see now another type of goals by recovering ball and transitions. Myroslava, tell me, importance of high pressure to recover the ball and to counter attack, as we see now from Zvezda.
In this fragment, we see the Marcel don't control ball, and Zvezda to use this moment and realization. It's a good, for example, this situation.
Okay, thank you. This is a very effective way to score the goals in beach soccer, the recovering of the ball. This we were seeing the first half of the game, the play, then the recovering, and then the shot that made the goal. Here we can see, and we can commentate, Myroslava, this is a combination play from Mriya 2006 that made the goal. So Mariana Alves, the Portuguese player of Mriya, she passed the ball to Yaromenko at the second pole and made a wonderful goal. This was, for me, one of the best goals of the tournament. Can you commentate on this?
Thank you. Thank you. I think usually in the combination move, all the players work as the clock, and one mistake, one players, it's maybe fatality, yes. But this moment, it's a goal.
It was a wonderful play. So it was an absolute stunning finish from Yaromenko. And let me tell you, Myroslava, that these two players, Mariana and Yaromenko, combined very well along the tournament from all the games that I saw. You can see here the pass, then turnover, and Yaromenko making this goal. Let's talk about now for set pieces. We can see that 29% of the goals were scored from free kick, 80% of the goals from throw-ins, 12% from kickoff, and 20% from penalty, and 5% and 18% from corner kicks. Seeing this by team, New Team and Zvezda were the only teams that scored from corner. Cáceres was the most efficiency in free kicks also, and Mriya scored more penalties. Tell me, a lot of fouls, Myroslava, for Mriya in zone 4 that gave penalty shoots.
I don't know. Maybe we agree. We have agree attack. Maybe for this.
Okay, Jeremy. Also, New Team was alongside Zvezda the only teams that scored from corners. Probably a lot of practicing in this kind of situation.
Yes, because we know the importance of a corner kick or a throw-in, and we try to work with this, and yes, we were lucky to score a goal with a tactical exactly when we work in Belgium.
Okay, let's see now some images of this kind of situations. A free kick from 11 player Myroslava Vypasniak. So Myroslava, a very good free kick that you score. Tell me, do you prefer low kicks or high kick shots depending on the zone or with the goalkeeper that you are facing?
I prefer low shots because it is difficult for a goalkeeper, but if the goalkeeper change positions in a game, for example, goes high, then I can kick our hair.
Okay.
It was for situation.
Okay, you decided when you are going to score.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see now. Throw-in situation. Jeremy, fast throw-ins can be like corners to make more efficiency in goals.
Yes, and we saw it in your field, 18% for corner and throw-in the same. So yes, we can have a look at that. If you do it quickly, it's like a counter attack. So
this is one of the goals that we saw. It's an immediately throw-in from Cáceres that gave a wonderful goal. We can see here the cut here to the sideline, and immediately the player getting the ball and putting in the central lace and making a wonderful goal over the goalkeeper opponent. Now, situation of corner, and Jeremy, this is a corner from your team. Tell me, do you prefer to put the ball in the central corridor?
Yes, of course. And if we have a player, she come from the backside directly, and if the ball is good, normally you have many chance to score a goal. And we are do it perfectly like this, and we can see Tracy, the other one, go back to take the place to not have a counter attack.
This reminds me a corner that Portugal national team men does it a lot, where Bruno Torres and Rui Coimbra also do it like this.
Exactly.
Enter the central zone.
We learn from the best player in the world, the best team in the world. You know,
Okay.
We have to watch the game and after to try to make the same.
Tell me one thing, Myroslava. what do you prefer in this kind of situation? To defend women for women or zone defending?
Repeat, please. Defend or?
Defend women to women or zone defender? Not marking.
I look. Zone defender.
Okay. So this probably could avoid the team to score. Let's pass now for the picture of the winning team. So Mriya 2006, we only have this picture of you not with the trophy because you were already in the airport when you were crowned European champions. Okay, so I chose this photo that you took where we can see all of the team members, also with Roman Pachev, Ukrainian international player. It's your coach. And a picture also of Dr. Walter Chicharro, the mayor from Nazaré, and Mariana Alves Rosa, the Portuguese player that stayed to receive the trophy, a trophy that arrived in Ukraine 1 week later by the hands of Maxim Wojtok. So what were the feelings, Myroslava, when you received the trophy from the hands of Wojtok?
I'm very happy, and it's a new motivation for us, for my country, for develop my beach soccer in my country. And I want thank you beach soccer worldwide for this championship, because it's not good time now.
Okay, let's see and talk a little bit from the future in women's beach soccer. And tell me, Jeremy, this kind of situations that I signed here for the future of women's beach soccer, physical endurance, goalkeeper playing with the feet, high pressure, fast counterattacks, and efficiency in set pieces. What do you think about these factors?
Yes, you exactly right. We spoke about the physical problem about my team, about the advantage of the goalkeeper with feet, the pressure also, and the quick counter attack. Of course, so you put all the points to win a trophy, and I think that Mriya understood really good all those things, and Angelo also.
Okay, thank you, Jeremy. Thank you also, Myroslava. It was a very great pleasure to have you here in this Beach Soccer Talks. I invite you to continue to assist this Beach Soccer Talks while we analyze the Euro Winners' Cup men, now with Angelo Schirinzi and also with Jeremy Chojnowski. So, and wish you also a very happy Christmas and a happy New Year in the next year. Okay, see you in a few moments. Okay,
see you later.
Bye bye. See you.
See you.
We will pass now for Euro Winners' Cup men Nazaré 2020 with the event history similar to the situation of the women, and where we can see also the evolution of the number of teams regarding all the 8 editions of this competition, starting in San Benedetto del Tronto in Italy in 2013, then a fast grow up until 2019 with 60 teams being present in the Euro Winners' Cup. Some changes regarding to the points given to each country national league to access the Euro Winners' Cup. But this year, 26 teams were able to be present here in Nazaré with a great competition in Euro Winners' Cup Nazaré 2020. We can see also here the goal average every year. The best goal average, it was in 2016 in Catania, where there were scored 14.07 goals by a match. All of this work until 2019 was made by you, Angelo, regarding to the Beach Soccer Talks number 9. So I just had to have the goal average statistic for this year, 9.07 19 goal average per game. We continue to see growing average goal media every year, Angelo.
Yes, and that is fantastic. And you see that beach soccer is a very attractive sport, and all teams are doing a great job. And yes, I like these numbers because it makes our sport very attractive.
Okay, and we can also see in historical Euro Winners' Cup champions, Lokomotiv of Moscow have won in 2013, then Kristall 2014 and 15, Viareggio 2016, then 3 in a row for Braga in 2017, 18 and 19, and then this year Kristall retained the title and equalized Braga in the number of titles of the Euro Winners' Cup. Tell me, Angelo, a perfect domain of Russian and Portuguese teams in this competition. Does it reflect the quality of these countries' national leagues?
Absolutely, yes. We have in Russia a very professional championship, and also in Portugal we have one of the most professional championships in the world. So these two countries are doing a great job. And we see also that all these teams have very professional structures. The players are professional. My team in Kristall, we have of 8-9 people who are working all the time for the team. So it reflects also the results.
And it also reflects, again, the quality of each team and the difference between teams. Let's pass to the individual awards. Best goalkeeper in this competition, 3 times Vitaly Sidorenko, the Ukrainian goalkeeper in 2013, 2016, and 2017. Then 2 times winning this individual trophy, the Spanish goalkeeper Donna in 2014 and 2018, the both times with Braga, and 1 time Simone Del Mestre, Dario Slovinsky, and this year Rafael Padilla won this individual award. Then best players of this competition in individual awards during all these 8 editions. 4 times Kristall players won this award: Bruno Xavier, Datinha, and Mauricinho. So, Angelo, also a domain from Kristall here in this situation, even though now Bruno Xavier plays for Braga.
Yes, absolutely. And it reflects the ideology and the objective of Kristall. Kristall wants the best players in the world. We have professional structures, and we want to keep always the level high. And it shows also the results later, yes.
Yes, and we can see Mauricinho, the international Brazilian player that also won the trophy of Best Player of the Year in 2017. Mauricinho has won this individual award 3 times. Passing to top scorers, 3 times Italian international Gori has won this individual award in 2016, 2017, and 2019. 2 times Lorenz Gomes Leon, also best player in the world in 2080, has won this trophy, and 1 time Stankovic, Leo Martins, and Bristol has also won this award. Jeremy, this year we have Lorenz and Gori in Arthur Music. They were battling also for this trophy. Both of the players gathering has scored 43 goals for Arthur Music, but Arthur Music could not pass Marbella and did not get to the final. What do you say about these numbers?
No, it's just incredible. It was a war inside the team. I saw the last game. It was incredible what's happened. But no, I think it's just 2 top scorer, the best top scorer in the world. We can see with 3 times with Gori. Everybody knows Lawrence, the quality of Lawrence. So no, just incredible, and the two in the same team. I don't understand how they lose this game.
Yeah, so
because the war of the winner, the top scorer, I think. maybe.
Okay, it's a possibility, Jeremy. So passing to the teams and the competition for the technical analysis of Euro Winners' Cup Men Nazaré 2020. Here we see Ricardo Garcia, Doctor, and Dr. Walter Chicharro making the place in the groups for the fields. 26 teams divided in 7 groups, pass the round robin group phase, the first 2 of each group, and the 2 best third position to the knockout stage. And in the overall statistics, there were scored in 71 games 653 goals, with this average goal per game of 9.19. And we get to the knockout stage. This was the table after the group stage, where we can see the road to the final, where we can see Braga heading to the final, and Kristall here in the left side also going to the final. Tell me, Angelo, when we see the final standings in the knockout stage and see the final standings from 1 to 8, we can see clearly the best defenses reach the final. 6 goals from Braga and Kristall. What can you tell me about these numbers?
Yes, it's important. It's important to score, but it's also important not to get goals. And I think these 2 teams, they deserve to be in the final. And it was again a really high class game, who was decided by penalties. So it was very, very tight.
Yes, and the 2 teams that allowed less goals reach the final. We will in front see other statistics until the final. But tell me, Jeremy, also we have talked about Arthur Music that could not pass against Marbella, a 7-7 draw, and could not pass in the penalty shootout, where Marbella with Koeman scored the winning goal. But also we can see here local team ACD Soto that was in your group with new team Bruxelles that got to the 7th position of the overall table. 2 teams that surprised probably in this Euro Winners' Cup. What do you think?
Yes, of course. For me too, because I didn't know Sotao, but I when I saw the players, the Spanish player like Chiqui was there, and after the goalkeeper also really good with the foot. It's not a surprise, and I think that they make many training all together, because it was a good play with them.
Yes, and Soto also had David Ardil and Pedro Garcia, also with the goalkeeper Pablo Molina. As you refer, he was the Spanish goalkeeper in the last Intercontinental Cup. So it's a 21 goalkeeper that has a lot of quality, playing also with the feet. And he is coached by João Carlos, former international Portuguese player, goalkeeper from the national team. So that works hard. And we can see very balanced. 13 goals scored and 13 goals conceded. But Marbella also surprised, as also Real Munster that reached the 3rd position. Real Munster, commanded by Gabriel Moaegi. Angelo, a very good work also from Real Munster in this Euro Winners' Cup.
Absolutely, yes. They did a great job. I analyzed all matches because it was close to play against them, and the team had a nice structure. The Biermann played a very nice role in this team, so they deserve to be on 3rd place. Yes.
Yes, it was something that caught the eye at that time, because some teams gather some players that were here in the European beach soccer super final of national teams, okay, and stayed to play with other teams that normally they do not play. We can see Metzler and also Biermann that normally play for Ibn Burner in the national German league, that played for Real Munster here in the Euro Winners' Cup. So gathering all these players that were already here was also a decisive factor. Let's pass now for the key features of the competition, starting at the quarterfinals. So we have analyzed 12 games where there were scored 129 goals, analyzed only 127 because of 2 own goals in one game between Kristall and Molnia. So we have 50% of the games decided by 3 or more goals. 58% of the teams that scored first won the game. 75% of the teams winning by the end of the second period also won the game. There were scored 55% of the goals, 70 from zone 4. 89 goals, 70% scored in the central ASL, and 84 goals made from open play situations. Angelo, 70% goals scored from the center. So how can you explain this, allowing shots from the center area of the field to get goals?
Yes, it's the game, and we have now very good goalkeepers who build up to the game with the ball coming out, juggling, and then playing on the side. And then, of course, the wall pass coming again in, and a lot of players score from center and, of course, also from the box.
Situation of the game. So, Jeremy, 50% of the games were decided by 3 or more goals. What do you think about this situation? Very different quality from the teams, or it's more balanced now?
It's clearly more balanced now, but of course the two things are right. Before the quarterfinal, the level is too different between teams, I think, and after the result was really more close. So I think because of the level of the team, the difference of the level of the team before.
Okay, thank you, Jeremy. Let's pass now for the goal zone analysis, where we can see the same percentage. It's curious that we see this. It's the same percentage of goals scored from zone 3 and zone 4 as women. 93.5% of these goals were scored from this area. Only 1 goal scored from zone 1, and it was not the goalkeeper. We will see it in front. And zone 2, 5.5% of the goals scored. Let's see this over teams. And Angelo, only Marbella scored from zone 1, and it was not the goalkeeper. It was a goal from Christian Torres in a free kick from the backside. So beginning at quarterfinals, no goalkeeper could make a goal. How can we explain that when we have several goalkeepers that have powerful shots?
I think there's 2 aspects. The first aspect is the mental aspect, that the goalkeeper is afraid to risk something, to shoot, and to risk a counterattack. And the second aspect is that the defenders, also the forward players from the opponents, they in the last games they defend better, they can attack quicker, and they have better understanding of tactics. So goalkeeper to come out maybe in zone 2 or zone 3 to shoot. So this is very risky, and nobody wants to risk by shooting or to making a mistake.
Okay, a great explanation of this situation, because it was a curious fact that beginning at quarterfinals, no goalkeeper made the goal. Let's see now for the ASL's position goals. So in the left ASL, 10%, central ASL, 72%, and White Hazel 20% of the goals. This situation in teams, so most of the teams have scored from the central factor. Tell me, Jeremy, the same situation as in the women's side to make a lot of more goals from the central side?
Yes, yes. This is simple because tactical in beach soccer we work with the side, and first we go to the side, we pass the ball to the side, and after we attract your player against you, and you have a free player after. Of course, in the center is easier to score a goal from the center, of course.
Okay, thank you. We pass now for the open play versus set pieces analysis, where we have 66% of goals in open play and 34% of set pieces. It's a growing statistic, Angelo, for set pieces in this situation from Euro Winners' Cup 2019 to 2020. Do you think now the teams are more efficiency in this kind of situation?
Absolutely. We have more training, more experience, more players who have the class to play these set pieces. You know, you need a lot of quality to do a good set piece. But I tell you, I'm also happy with 66% of open play goals. There we see that high quality players like Mauricinho, Rodrigo, also the Leo, the Martin brothers, they do a fantastic job from the side. They try to win the 1-against-1. They come from outside to inside to the center, and they score. So we need both tactics for scoring.
Of course, and that's the beauty also of the game. Passing to the open play versus set pieces analysis, there is only one team that has scored as the same goals in open play as in set pieces. It was Krylia Sovetov. All of the other teams have scored more in open play goals. So do you think, Jeremy, Krylia, a Russian team, and it was the first time it was present here in the Euro Winners here in Nazaré, tell me, they balance very well this kind of situation. Have you seen any of their games?
Yes, but I know of Krylia because we play against them in the World Winner Cup in Alanya, and we lose only 3-1 against this team. Yes, they work. I think that they work many things with the how you can with the set pieces. I think and depending on the specificity of player. Like I told you before. So yes.
Okay, let's see on the open play goal analysis. So no goalkeeper shots, then 11 goals in 30% of goalkeeper pass with the hand, only 6% of goalkeeper pass with the feet, only 3.5% on one-on-one, 34.5% on recover, transition, and counter-attack, and 43%, 36 goals scored from triangulation, basculation, and combination moves. So seeing this by team, we can see here, Jeremy, no team has also scored from goalkeeper a shot, and Angelo, Kristall is the king of recover ball and counter attack alongside combination moves. What can you tell me about this?
Yes, it's our strategy and our objective. I tell them always when we have possession of ball that we have to play, that we have to find that the ball is moving a lot, then that we make a good last pass before scoring, and the team is following this very well. But we see also that we are good in recovering or counter-attack, so we are attacking very high, and yes, we are successful in this. But I have to tell also Braga, we see here They have triangulations and combination moves, a lot of goals. And this is the fantastic job of the Portuguese players and also of the high-class Brazil players that they have. They are very successful playing 1-against-1, or also to let the ball move. So fantastic job of all these teams, I think.
This is why it's the best two teams probably in the whole world, Angelo. Let's see now for the set pieces goals analysis. So 15 goals from free kicks, 35%. From throw-ins, 6 goals, 40%. From kickoffs, 11 goals, 25.5%. 6 goals in penalty, 40%. And in corners, 5 goals, 11.5% of percentage in set pieces. Passing to the set pieces goals analysis by team, we can see here Munster, Kristall, Arthur Music, and Showdown are the kings of free kick. What do you think, Jeremy? Do you think they train a lot this situation to have a great efficiency?
Yes, but everybody work a lot with free kick. I think no, we know some players in the world are better than others, and I think this is a quality about everybody, about every player.
Okay, let's pass now for the final game and to see historical facts before the final game. Matches between teams. In 2014 group stage, Kristall versus Braga, victory for Kristall from 3-2. In the final match in 2018, Braga won in the penalty shootout 5-4 after a 3-3 draw. Then final match presences 3 times for Kristall, 2014, 15, and 18 for Braga, 3 times also in a row. And 3 titles for Braga in 2017, 18, and 19, and 2 titles to Kristall in 14 and 15. Competition facts before the final, in the road to the final. Kristall had made 5 games, 2 group games, because it was a group with 3 teams. Then the round of 16, quarterfinals, and semifinal. And for Braga, 6 games, 3 group games, round of 16, quarterfinals, and semifinals. Angelo, 1 game less than Braga. Do you think it was better for Kristall to physically regroup his players, your players?
I don't think so. I think my players want to play a lot, and we were very disappointed that we could not play against Benfica, because, you know, in a group game, you can get experience, you can play together. It's also a good training. So I don't think that it was an advantage for us to not playing 6 games.
Okay, total of goals, Kristall has scored in these 5 games 37 goals, suffered only 5. Braga scored 45 and suffered 6. So goal difference for Kristall 32 and goal difference for Braga 39. Strongest points of the 2 teams until the final. Kristall, a very high pressure, and 35 of the goals scored in recover ball and counter attacks, plus 40% of the goals in triangulations, basculations, and combination moves. As Braga, the strongest points, ball possession, and 8.3 in recover balls, counter attacks, and 58.3% in triangulations, basculations, and combinations moves. We will see, Angelo, and I would like you to commentate image of goals from Kristall. Okay, we are seeing now, this is a goal of recovering the ball for Kristall.
As you see already, Remizov was attacking the goalkeeper. He makes a high pressure. Then we have a long ball, and then it's sure that we can get a long ball. For us, it's easy. The ball comes out, and now a fast combination and shoot. World-class goal from Sharikov with a lot of quality.
Yes.
And don't forget the last pass from Kristall, who was perfect.
Yes, it's perfect, the pass. So
Sorry, it was
Maybe-
Paparatny, not Kristall.
Yes,
Paparatny.
Paparatny. Now we are seeing another goal from Kristall. Okay, recovering.
Again,
Count-
here was Paparatny again stealing the ball. And then we have nice combinations. Yeah, perfect goal, what I have to say. It's very nice. We have here Remizov, who don't shoot. He passes again, and this is what I like. Pass comes here, he could maybe shoot, but he passes again, and it was a nice goal.
Okay, this is the image of Kristall. Now, Jeremy, we will see the image of also Braga. We can see here a combination play beginning with Jordan, and see the triangulation that they normally do.
Yeah, exactly the same angle. Yes, he come from. He never stop. The effort. This is a move after to pass the ball, and what we learn to everybody. It's not so easy. It's easy to watch it, but it's not easy to do it. Look the run.
Yes, we can see Jordan. We will after can see it again. We will see now another goal from Braga, recovering the ball. B. Martins recovered, launched immediately in the front, and a quick counter attack of Braga. Jeremy.
Yes, first the most important is to keep the ball. What Felipe do it really right. We're gonna see it, and after it's so quickly. So it's just perfect.
Yes, that's what we were seeing. The best player of the world, Jordan Santos, in the sideline, in the right side. Give it to Boquinha, then makes the overlap ball to Felipe that returns to Jordan. So Fran Mejia could not get to the ball, and Pablo Perez stayed in the offensive field and could not stop this goal from Braga. So let's pass now for the final game. Kristall versus Braga. To me, probably one of the best derbies of the whole world. Kristall and Braga, one of the best games. And let me tell you, when I was commentating for Canal 11, where I do the commentaries in the TV channel of the Portuguese Federation of Football, it was an art and breathtaking game to commentate. It was so fast, so well played, and so tremendous, not so in individual plays, as also in the leadership of both coaches. It was a true spectacle, what we have seen here in Nazaré 2020. Before the match, a reference to the referee, Johnny Maticoli. He refereed his 300th match game. I remember him refereeing the final in Portugal in Espinho, in Praia da Bainha, where Portugal won over Tahiti. So 2020, 5 years later, he was refereeing his 300th match here in Nazaré. So, key facts, Angelo, for the Euro Winners' Cup winman, Kristall. Want to commentate all of these aspects that I signed here? Strong and consistent defense, one-on-one versus causing fouls. Tell me, what do you see here?
Yes, this is all interesting points, and we see that Kristall is a very balanced team. Experienced players, young players, good defense. This is right. Everything is right. And then we have players who can make the 1-against-1. They are causing force of this, of course, because they are very quick. 15 set pieces. I think we train a lot set pieces, so we know by heart how to move. Evaluation from coach, thank you very much. Sometimes it happens good, sometimes not good. Yes, and high pressure, this is clear. We want to have possession of ball. We want back the ball. We want to be in possession of ball. Ball recovery, transitions, and counterattacks. This is the intelligence of my players. They know when to play fast, when to stop the rhythm. And this is very important. This is a quality of the players, of course. And combination moves, this is something which I tell them all the time, that I love more the last pass than the goal scoring, because it gives me more satisfaction if I see a team playing and having fun together.
Okay, great, Angelo. And now you can describe all the 3 goals of the final that Kristall scored. This one from Datinha, the first one-on-one situation.
Yes, this was fantastic and very important. And I tell you, Datinha is doing maybe every 4th match or every 3rd match, also in the championship in Russia, he's going like this. I think, my opinion, he's at the moment the best player in the world. He's absolutely fantastic defending. He attacks perfectly. He understands the game. It's good to have him in my team.
Okay, now the goal, the efficiency in set pieces, Zarikov, that made the situation one-on-one and causing faults and scored the 2nd goal of Kristall.
Yes, this is fantastic quality of shooting. But you have to know that first of this, he was fouled because he has a tremendous bicycle kick. He controls the ball perfectly, and they stop him by fouling him. The same here, we see Mauricinho win against Jordan, the 1-against-1. Jordan has only the chance to hold him, and now you need a player who can also score. And it's not easy, I can tell you. It's not easy to score from
this side
everywhere. You know, it's so hard. You have pressure. You are maybe tired, and then you need a lot of quality to score.
And it was a very powerful shot from Mauricinho that gave the 3rd goal to Kristall. And Kristall was always losing in the game and always recovering the result at this phase. Okay, if you remember.
Absolutely.
Mauricinho goal. It's a wonderful shot from Mauricinho. No chance of defending for Padilha.
It was a very hard game for us, and I tell you honestly, Braga was the better team. And we could only react. Maybe we were a little bit nervous because we wanted to win this edition. 2 years ago, we lost against Braga in the penalty kick out. And there, I think we were the better team. And this time we had a little bit more luck.
Okay. Tell me, Angelo, we are getting to the final of this presentation.
Yes.
Tell me, what were you thinking here?
Yes, maybe here I was thinking. I was with my heart. Before going to the penalty kick out, I told to the team, don't be surprised. I'm not in the stadium, because if I'm in the stadium, we will lose the penalty kicks. So I went out and we won.
Okay, so you're a very superstitious guy in the penalty shootout.
Absolutely. And if I stay in the stadium, we lose. So better go out. And then we were lucky, you know. And it's luck. Penalty kick out is also luck.
So you remember the final game in 2018 when Mauricinho did not convert the penalty shootout and Braga won his 2nd title. So did that image pass you in your mind?
Of course, yes. I'm not a coach who is winning a lot of penalty kickouts. In my career, I lost more penalties, and you know, 2 years ago we were honestly the better team. We were suffering a goal in the last second, very stupid goal, and then we missed a lot of chances, and we go to this penalty kickouts, and there you can lose. This is possible, but this time the luck was on our side. But I will have to congratulate again Braga, because it's a wonderful team, and they also deserve to win, of course, because they did a good job and also a good match.
Tell me one thing. We can see a difference in Braga because Bruno Xavier was not here this year to play for Braga. Do you think Braga missed Bruno Xavier in the team?
I'm not sure. Maybe not. He was here. Yes, he's a perfect player. But when they win 2 years ago, he was not in the team. He was with the Israel team. So I think Braga has a perfect team. They have with Torres. I told you already. He is tactically on highest class. He knows how to bring his team on the field. not only the coach, but also the captain of the Portuguese national team. I mean, he is a fantastic player and also a leader, an absolute leader. And you know, losing in penalties is very, very difficult. And yes, that happens in football. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Yes.
Okay, so congratulations to Kristall for winning the third title in the Euro Winners' Cup. So it's time to talk about the future in the end of this presentation. What can you say also, Angelo and Jeremy, starting with Jeremy, of this kind of factors that I have put here?
Yes, you're right. All the important points to get a trophy, like Angelo understood very well. I think. No, experienced player with plus young players, it balance that you need in a team. Once they get vs one, if you don't have player that they can do that, you can win a trophy. And after this is the same for all the points. I think we spoke about all that points in all analyze, and you're really right.
Okay, Angelo, what do you think about this?
I agree in every point here. Everything is clear. Young players, experienced players, one of us versus one is important. Efficiency, set pieces, everything's clear. I miss a little bit here the physical aspect. We have to understand that if you want to win tournaments, you need absolute fit on highest fitness standards. Your team, and then the other thing is also mentality. The players, they you know, mentality can give you these last 5% to give a little bit more to win 1 against 1, to win also a defense action. So these are also very important aspects. But I agree 100% what you're doing here, and I want again congratulate you for this fantastic work that you did here.
Thank you, Angelo. So now it's time for the question and answer. We have a question here from best player of the world, Jordan Santos. I received here the question, a question for me, Angelo and Jeremy. The question is, who do I think will replace Braga and Kristall as champions next year of the Euro Winners' Cup? A tough questions from my friend Jordan Santos, so I'll have to talk with him later in the evening. But I believe that Braga and Kristall are the two best teams in the world. So if statistics does matter, if the things go normally, probably Braga and Kristall will be the teams again in a possible final in the Euro Winners' Cup. But I think only one or other team can be in the final, probably in the next competition. I don't know, probably or Arthur Music or Real Munster growing up. There are other teams that were not present in this edition as Lokomotiv from Moscow. So there are a lot of teams with great quality, but with the standards of Kristall and Braga, it's only Kristall and Braga right now. So if normally the thing goes in this way, I believe or they will renew the title or they will regain the title. So tell me, Angelo, or Kristall or Braga to win, or there are other teams that could win this competition?
Rui, I agree 100%. Kristall will win again.
Jeremy, tell me, what do you think? Other teams that can also be possible winners of this competition?
Yes, I think for sure it's with many chance that one of those two teams will be in the final like every year. But the level is either every year because we can see that many teams are working very hard all the year, and we can have some surprise in the few years, I think, really.
Okay, Jeremy, thank you. It is time for us to say goodbye to all the Beach Soccer Worldwide viewers. Angelo, Always a great pleasure to see you in the Beach Soccer Talks. Jeremy, thank you for your presence. And let me wish to all of you a happy Christmas and a very happy new year of 2021. Let it be a better year than this of 2020, because we need better situations in the next year for all of us in all kinds of matters. It was a big pleasure for me to be with you and to be your host for this Beach Soccer Talks number 15.
Thank you very much.
Take care, everybody. See you. Bye-bye.